You're muted, buddy.
Last time we were here, the group successfully went through the ritual of building the pyre and starting the process of burning the body of Waylon. During that process, though, the curse that the hag put on the family was broken. And with her connection to both the Fae and death, Ophelia was able to use that brief moment in time to bring Waylon back to life.
Yay.
However, the brilliant magical event that happened also caused brought a lot of attraction to the area. It was, after all, a brilliant, beautiful, shining white and black and pink light in the sky, and a hideous creature that was fused together from other creatures attacked the group. I should have showed a picture of that, but I was scratching my ankle. The amalgamation
The freezing
was
death amalgamation.
The freezing death amalgamation was slain, and the group found some interesting items on its body that they would have to, honestly, for the most part, worry about later. However, Zarin was able to pull off some very magical thread called soul thread from the creature's body. And when he looked through his book, he had found that he now had a way to use it.
Yeah.
And after that, they ran into an evil spirit named Izanami, and they asked for
Hey, we don't know that it's evil.
Sorry. With a totally possibly not evil spirit named Izanami, who's made from sewn together animals, they asked for an audience with Vladimir. Let's see what they've come up with to ask him.
Is she made together from sewn?
I mean, she has vulture wings sewn to her back.
Sewn on. The wings are sewn on. They were new.
Oh. I didn't catch that.
I see.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I just thought she was a panther-like creature that happened to have wings.
No.
You're gonna put us on the scene, Rufio?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. What's good music for this? All right. What time is it? Did we get through the night?
Yeah, you get through the night.
Okay.
It's morning, I guess. You know, whatever time you wake up, sun break, dawn. A little after.
All right. Well, I think. Do we know how far where we think this cave is? Do we know how far that is? I think it's like supposed to be pretty close to where we are now, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close to where you are now.
And Ollie sort of like pseudo followed Izanami, right?
Yes.
Well, I think we should perhaps take a morning and make sure we are prepared for what is to come.
I'm with you on that.
We should discuss what our goal and plans are, and do any other preparations that we might have, and then maybe after lunch we can head out. Does that sound like an appropriate time frame, Rufio?
Yes.
Okay. So yes. What is everyone thinking?
I'm thinking I need to be big, and I need to hide my wings.
Probably a good idea.
Are you worried they are going to pluck them and use them for?
I mean, if you're small.
She's like, do I want to risk? Do I want to risk it?
But I mean, if you're small, your wings are super small, and he probably wouldn't have a need for super small wings.
Do I want to risk it?
Are you perhaps maybe assuming that um, he wouldn't do it just for the enjoyment or for the science of it.
That's
I
my
mean,
concern.
yeah, I hadn't thought that.
Yeah, so she's gonna clap just for funsies and enlarge herself.
How tall is she now?
Like 5'2". She's still little.
My height.
Um,
Still taller than me.
Oh,
all right. Yes. I before in the early morning, I will go over to I think Serafina. Do you have in the frost cave? We recovered some crystals that were like crystallized ice or frost or something like this.
Yeah.
All ice is crystals.
Yeah. Is it possible that I can utilize one of these? I have something that I think I need to work on.
How many do I have?
The group has 5 total, I believe.
They're like the frost bombs, right?
Yes.
That's
Ice
what I'm
burst
figuring.
crystal clusters.
I have one as
That's the one.
too.
I suppose.
And then, Ophelia, do you have, like some alchemical reagents still from the forest? Because I know we gathered many, like, flowers and herbs and things there.
I have some mushrooms, some flowers, some sap. She says, looking through her bag of holding.
Yes, can I have some of those as well?
Mhm.
And yeah, and so you guys want to hand me those?
I did.
Did you?
I sent it to Zarin, and I only
Okay.
have 2 now.
Okay, I thought there would be a chat message, and I did not see that. Okay.
Serafina. I saw Sarah. There's a message that I see that Serafina
Okay.
has fewer now. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But it
alright,
doesn't
cool.
show me that you now have one.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, I'm gonna sort of sit down, in the corner, or like sort of in my back somewhere, just so I have somewhere to like work. And actually, I think Serafina, if you can maybe give me some assistance.
I mean, I was planning on coming and watching what you were doing anyway, so.
Okay. And so yeah, I'm gonna like sort of on the ground. I'm gonna like draw out this like sort of like magical circle. And it's sort of the runes on the edge are like in the dirt. And like the gravel here. And the runes on the edge like have this like conjuration sort of school to it. And I'm gonna take the like herbs and things that Ophelia gave me, the flour and the sap, and I'm gonna like use the mortar and pestle to sort of like grind them up from my component pounds. I'll take like this like powdered iron and like mix it in so it turns into this like thick like gray paste almost. And as I grind it, it becomes thinner and thinner until it's like almost like this liquid metal mercury. And I'm going to use that to sort of like inlay the runes on that I've drawn into the ground. And I'm going to take like an old like potion vial that I have, and set it in the center. And from it, Serafina, you'll see. I'm gonna hand you or I guess I'll hand you the crystal cluster. What I need to do, Serafina, is I need to sort of freeze, like preserve something in this vial. The runes here will help to sort of perpetuate the preservation, but it needs to be very precise in how it is chilled and then sort of set, right? I need it in a certain crystalline structure, if you will, right? And so when I tell you, I need you to break the cluster and focus the energy into the vial.
Okay.
So I will sort of pull from my like various packs. I have like all these little vials of blood that I've gathered over time. And I'll like, start by like adding like a drop of each. And even though I'm like only adding like one drop, this circle is sort of like fortifying it. And so as I drop one in, you can see the vial like boop drops, like fills up like a quarter of the way or a fifth of the way or whatever. And I'll begin like sort of this like almost like binding ritual to sort of like bind these bloodlines together. And after a few moments, I'll look over to Serafina and be like, all right, now break it and try to slowly infuse the energy into the vial.
I'm gonna take it in both my hands and like try to like slowly break it from like the bottom up, so like it pours into the vial.
And Serafina, reach out feel the magic as it comes out. Shape it and grab it. Not with your hands, but with your mind. With your sense of magics that are inherent to this object. And funnel it into the vial.
Roll with advantage.
Alt, right?
There should be a button if you mouse over.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Go ahead and use that result for your
Yeah,
RP.
yeah. So, go ahead.
So like, if he listens to what Zarin is saying, but like, to a certain extent, magic has always been slightly different to her than what it is for Zarin. But she takes in his words and just like almost feels like the pulse of the magic itself, and just like instead of like feeling it with her mind, there's a part, it's almost like her soul is feeling it, and she just like feels for another like counts until there's another pulse, and then counts for one more, and like with each pulse she just kind of like pushes herself into it, almost like her essence into the crystal to like help this like ice grenade like form, and like what's leaving it like form and coalesce and come down in more of not necessarily a rush, but like more of a flow. And it just like slowly but like efficiently is like feeding into the vial.
All right, a little more. Now hold it, and I will make this like collapsing motion with my hands. And as I do, the runes that I've drawn on the ground with that iron dust infused with the flowers and sap from the forest pull in and sort of like make a cage around this vial, stopping it and holding it closed. Well, I think that worked.
Something felt different that time.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. The magic felt more. It flowed easier.
But that is strange. I mean, but you have been working on your spells, and you have been like studying, and I mean, you as you grow in power, it is natural for things to be different, right?
I suppose. She's just like looking at the crystal in her hand. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
All right. Well, thank you for your assistance. This I needed a different type of focus for something that I've been thinking about, and I think this might do the trick.
You're welcome.
I said thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. Yeah. Other people have things to do and talk and scenes.
Is Waylon around?
Yeah, they're around.
They're
They're
around?
just sitting around. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to him. Hey, so last night, you had asked, I think you actually asked Ophelia this question. But you asked if like we could help you because like your clothes are kind of like charred and smelly, and there wasn't anything we can do. I think I might be able to do
Yeah.
something about that now.
Oh, thank God. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it doesn't smell that great.
Yeah, no, you definitely poop when you die.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've heard. Like
Yeah.
everything just like leaves the body. I would
Yeah.
hope that like your clothes were changed though, that you aren't in. Like I hope you don't have like shit stains. Anyway, and she's gonna place her hand on his shoulder and cast prestidigitation. Because I can
What
do
happened?
that now. Oh, I
What does
wanted
it
to do
look
it
like
on
when you do
him.
it? Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I
Don't
wanted to do it
anything.
on him. I want him to have the sparkles, okay?
Fair.
And so like he his clothes, while like some of like the holes that like might have been done from like the fire and things like that, like it doesn't fully patch it up, but there's just like this like slight breeze that comes through, and it's like a fresh, like it has like the smell of like a fresh spring field with a bunch of flowers, and just like kind of like coalesce like at his feet and slowly goes up until like it as it leaves and like whiffs through his hair, and so it's just like, and it just with it carries a nice fresh scent, and he looks clean and no longer like he just came back from the dead.
Yeah, he's sort of like, inspecting. So, oh, that's so much better. Thank you so much. I'm really glad I
You're
don't have to
welcome.
go all the way back home like that. Me
Yeah,
too.
I
I'm
would've-
glad he doesn't have to go back home like that too.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't do that sooner. That's something new. So, but there you go.
From sleeping?
Kind of. I don't know. Things feel different this morning. But yeah, there you go.
Well, thanks. So what's your plan? The last thing I heard you guys say was you're gonna go have a conversation with whatever did that And he points at what's now actually a nicely arranged pile of body parts that Zarin made.
Yeah, that's still the plan. I just kind of want to know, like, she gestures over to the amalgamation. What the fuck is up with that?
And
Like-
you think he'll just tell you?
You know what? We'll take care of that afterwards, right? And she's like looking at everybody like, we're gonna go in blasting, right?
Well,
Kurt kind of grins at Ophelia.
Hey,
I mean,
Hey.
he may.
There is possibly some advantage that we can get from talking with this person, unless it is a complete setup and trap. Then I think we are no better off going in and not being hostile from the moment we get there.
I
And-
agree. Because, like, here's the thing. Excuse me. I don't, like, I want to know, is he working alone? What's his end goal? Are there more of these creatures out there? If he's not working alone, then, like, what's the purpose? What's his end goal? Why is he creating whatever the fuck those things are?
I mean, I think it is likely that this, or rather, it is almost guaranteed. This Izanami and this Voldemir, they are both in some way connected to this Megali Deathora, this force that we are working against in general. So working alone, I don't think so, but or rather, they might be working alone, but they are not backed by no one. Does that make sense? And more to the point, for this, they, usually when you are a member of some sort of like cult, or organization, you want to bring more into your fold, which is possible that they think might be possible. Or rather, if someone says, "I want to parlay and talk with you," then you think, "Oh, maybe I can tempt them with power." If that makes sense.
Make them think that they're more important than they actually are. And you might learn something because they want to impart that wisdom.
It
Have-
is
have
the
you been-
terminal flaw of those in power that they love to talk about how much power they have.
Have you been tempted by people with lots of power before?
I mean,
Serafina does not answer.
Ophelia's just like,
In such as the type of adventurers that we are, we have interacted with creatures, with people that have lots of power and can bestow that to some extent. It is always sort of an option to, "Oh, I am going to turncoat," but very seldom is that a offer that is worth what you give up.
Oh, okay.
You saw that too?
Yeah, I just saw the slink.
The slink that picked up speed as he went.
I was kind of just hoping for a story. I thought it might be fun, like a story about like a cool, powerful person you met, with whatever they offered you.
Yes, who wants to share a story?
And he starts, eating his breakfast.
Let's see. Who has a good story? I will take out like a coin or like a little dice, and I'll roll to see who I think has a good story. Oh, look, it is Ophelia.
Why is this always my dumbass?
What? When has Ophelia ever been offered power in any sort of way?
She's gonna look at Zarin and cross her arms over her chest, and she's gonna go, I'm gonna be honest with you. My morning hasn't started out great. I gotta look at whatever the fuck that is, she says at the amalgamation. He stinks now, thanks Seraphina, and now I'm put on the spot.
Wait, he stinks. Who stinks?
He stinks.
He no longer stinks.
He was fine before. He was fine, and now I'm sorry.
Ophelia, you get
He's
inspiration.
You're the
That was hilarious.
I'm not in the mood for stories right now, Zarin. I'm having a real difficult time this morning.
Right, that is okay. You don't have
Okay.
to. You don't have to share.
Gonna go off over here and sit next to the dead thing, talking about bad smells and shit. She's like, God damn it, everywhere smells so fucking bad. Can't let things rot on their own. Jesus Christ.
Who is this Jesus you speak of?
I don't know. I heard it in some weird ass book I picked up from the free library down the road.
Well, no, I mean we. What is a good story? I would have to think. How about this? Here, you will have a. When we return to Vendera, we will find and find you, and we will tell you all about this story of the terrifying Voldemir and how he.
Are they from Vandera?
What
I
we could,
assume.
I guess,
Are
like
they-
we could camp here for like a week until you come back. Then we wouldn't have to travel down the mountain on our own.
How do the rest of you feel about that?
That's stupid. Gonna let just some other random things like this thing over here potentially
Yeah,
fly
and-
at you?
Yeah.
I mean, I
And do you guys have like means for food and shelter?
mean, it probably.
I have an idea, right? There's a huge bird's nest you can go chill at. Maybe take care
We
of
have-
them, develop a relationship.
We have just as much means to get food and survive here as we do on the trip back down the mountain.
Well,
That's
That was one
true.
idea. fair.
I mean, I think it is my thought that if something goes wrong, then this area will not be safe. So I would suggest that you head down and be farther away from where we are going.
Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds like good advice. We'll get on our way down.
Does anyone else have any preparations for the day to come?
No?
It was nice meeting you. I wish you all the best.
Bye, you two. I hope you don't die.
Same to you. You got a second chance at life. Don't waste it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I'm gonna try my hardest.
I really hope we don't stumble on their bodies when.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
I mean, I
mean-
think the largest dangers we have already dealt with.
Fair.
I mean, Vodmir dealt with them, really.
Tomato, tomato.
And so, all right. Well, I think are we almost ready to head out?
I think we need a code word or a phrase.
Mhm.
Like, we're going to go talk to this guy.
Mhm.
But, like, if we reach the point of, like, we need to fuck this guy up, I think we need a code word.
Yeah, that might be smart.
Any ideas?
I'm thinking.
Or, like, even a phrase. I don't like when the DM rolls dice.
Yeah, I don't like mystery dice rolls.
I wasn't actually sure which of the settings was which for the hiding something. I was actually trying to decide something for myself and was
Oh.
trying to make it so you didn't see me roll it.
I believe private is.
Yeah,
no
you
one
want
can
private
see.
roll.
And then
Or
now
or
this time I just
self-roll.
accidentally clicked one, so I have to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
all
think
right.
it's yeah, private. I'm not sure.
Yeah, or self roll.
Oh, self roll's probably it. What was that? Because I saw it, but I'm the DM, so
Yeah. DM. I think I have a module that makes it so DM can see everything.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do before you head out?
Yes, we need a code word.
Yes, we need a code word.
Code word for oh right. God damn it. I mean I know what the
Um,
code word is, but I don't know if you're gonna use it.
What is what is your idea, Rubio?
I mean, you know what the code word has been for the last two campaigns.
No, I don't remember it. What was it?
I believe it's murder banana.
Oh, murder banana. No, that's dumb.
It is
Um,
dumb.
Okay.
It needs to be something that we can, like, casually slip into conversation. So we're not, like, we don't alert him to, like, or anything else that's in there to, like, what we're about to do.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
No.
My thought earlier when we were talking about this was if at any point Zarin says the word y'all.
Can you even say that in that accent, though?
I don't know.
My thought was for her, because Rick was like, he's like, we need a code word in case, you know, Zara needs to cast Fireball. But I was like, so my thought was like, is it getting hot in here, guys?
Fireball.
Meatballs.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. We can do that.
I think that one's probably easy and casual conversation.
Right? You can say meatballs anytime.
No, not
No, meatballs.
I could really
Aw,
go for some
meatballs.
meatballs right now.
Like getting
I'm sorry, do you have
interrogated.
any meatballs in here? I'm just
Oh, you're
really
making my
hungry.
insides feel like meatballs.
Just want a meatball. That is all.
Oh my God,
All
I
right.
hate it.
Okay.
So yeah, we can head out. Let's
Okay.
I
Start
think
the
we're as
trek
ready as we're
towards the
going to
cave.
be.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you start
Um,
heading to the shortcut cave that you were pointed in the direction of, finding it pretty easily and making your way through. And as you find yourself at the other side, you do find it going back out into the snow. Oh my god, my game
we are
keeps
on the wrong map.
being
We're
slow.
still
Yes, I know. No, you're not on the wrong map. You're on
not the yet the map.
uh-huh. Yeah. Going very slow. 1 second though.
Hit F12 review and see if there's a bunch of errors in your console.
Okie doke. 12. Yeah.
What does it say it is?
Update token is the top
Or
line. Error
what's
thrown
the
and hooked
detected
in
one
function.
package?
Update token.
The elevation
Detected
ruler?
2 packages. Detected 2 packages.
Yeah.
Elevation ruler, yeah. Elevation ruler. Chris pre-mades is another one.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Elevation ruler. Mostly elevation ruler.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna fill a lot because it's like doing it every time you move a token. Was it doing it before you messed up and left the game?
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh again though. But yes,
Yeah.
you find yourselves on a snowy mountain pass that looks quite similar, but I promise is actually different.
Is it the snowiest mountain pass?
No, you're not just going in reverse order. That had a
No,
Yeti.
snowiest would be the most snowy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is there supposed to be Izanami here?
Yes. You see
Oh.
her sort of standing there at the exit of the cave.
Oh, is this the cave that we're going towards?
No, this is the cave you're coming out of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bodmir has agreed to your audience.
Oh, goody.
We only need one thing right now, and that would just be a blood sample from each of you.
Hmm.
I'm sure you find that this too bizarre.
Serafina looks immediately over to the blood wizard.
And for what purpose would he need a sample?
He just uses some low-level magic on it, sort of like an identification process. You know that she's referring to Bloodprint.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
But there is much more that you can do with such a reagent.
You are concerned we're not trying to do something more to you.
I'm just saying that there is always a possibility. And that is a level of trust that I don't think that we have achieved yet.
He's sort of like... So you're saying you will not go on under that circumstance?
I am only saying that we might be willing to do that, but at this juncture, I don't think that that trust has been earned.
If you're willing to wait for, I believe it would be 40 minutes for all of you, we could do it here.
One second. Why does he need this, Why does he need this?
Research.
Research of what?
Ah.
I am
He-
sure there are many elves and dragonborn that he could get samples from.
Yes, but I'm sure you've seen the samples. Even within the same species, they can look a little different. They have their uniquenesses. There's something he's looking for.
What is he looking for?
Something that will allow him to progress in his craft.
Don't like this.
Neither do I.
Are there any religious exemptions? I have dedicated everything I have to my deity. I don't think he would like it if I gave my blood so willingly.
Yeah, I kind of also have a blood pact with someone, so
Who is these blood pact and deities?
I serve the good Lord Autoptra.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Yeah, very sacred. I take my vows very seriously.
He did a lot of good work.
He has done a lot of really good work. I appreciate that you appreciate his work. I don't meet a lot of people who feel that way, so thank you.
Was that you standing full up?
Yeah, I needed to fix my chair.
There is no difference in height.
she's 4'8".
Are you?
4'11".
Oh my
4'11",
goodness!
That's-
Rick, when I lived with her and Brendan, I was the tallest one in the house.
Wow.
Oh no!
I'm 5'3".
Wow.
So this is me standing up
You're
next to my
only
chair.
Wow, what's the weather like up there?
Yeah, y'all aren't getting me to stand up.
Yeah, Rick's a little bit taller than me, just like slightly.
But yeah, 4'11".
I would say like
I
half an
love
inch
the mummy shirt.
to an inch.
Yeah. The
That's-
weather up here,
good shirt, good
it
shirt.
hurts because I hit my head on a lot of stuff.
What?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I know.
No, my mummy shirt.
Nope, it's got to be Skate the Infinity. The
But
only
anyways.
thing wrong in this show is that the boys didn't kiss at the end.
That's probably
got
Otherwise,
Launchpad
it's
McQuack.
perfect.
What, Rachel?
okay.
I got
hold on.
Launchpad McQuack.
Oh, that's awesome! Hell yeah,
No, that's a good shirt.
yeah.
I got I had my Hellstorm shirt on. Hell couldn't hold me.
Cool.
I
Ah,
wish I could talk to somebody without using words.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah, nobody has telepathy, do they?
No.
Uh,
hold on.
No,
Hold
that
on.
was not an option, or I would have taken it.
yeah.
Wait, sending doesn't work?
And I still I have message, but I still have to like speak.
Same.
And she
It's like-
probably knows what casting message or sending looks like.
Yeah.
Not me.
Which of us is?
Could we have a moment to discuss privately?
Of course. And she sort of just goes and sits down over here and just stares at you.
Like her.
You do like her, or you don't like her?
I do like her. Maybe not necessarily what she's asking, but she seems delightful for now.
I don't trust this.
And obviously, we are talking in hushed tones.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like this either.
No. I mean, at the end of the day, if we do defeat this man, then we can recover what he had. But if he has some control over something that it is not impossible that there might be some benefit of him having our blood. I don't know exactly what that might be, but it is always possible. The other option is to not give them our blood.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I have samples from many different creatures.
Yeah, but like how
It
offer it as an exchange? Because like once he does the testing, he's gonna know it's not us.
What if one of us gives and the rest of the samples?
I mean, I think it is likely that there is only one of us that he would care about.
You or me.
I mean, my thought is, I'll put it this way: my lineage already has been tainted. It already has that darkness infused in it.
Yeah, but she also singled me out last night as being interesting.
Yeah, that is also possible.
But what if we don't give them either of yours?
And
I think our bargaining chip is me or Zarin.
But
And
we
then
don't
the
have to
other
tell
samples.
them whose it is. We don't have to tell them.
She's literally watching us.
That we
There's
can all
there's
draw blood.
no
We
well,
can all draw blood.
that was my thought. Is that
Listen, I don't want to go into this lying to this guy though.
then, I mean, if you want, then we can do the deal.
I think we come back with a counter offer that we give one of our bloods and the blood of some of the creatures that you have if you're willing to do that, Zarin.
I mean, I don't think we need to give that if we are giving one of our blood. I don't. My thought was more that we say we are giving our blood, but give other blood instead.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
but the moment that he tests it, he's gonna know it's not us, and then we go in looking unhonest.
No, I understand that. That is why that is a
I'm
bad
trying
plan.
to avoid. I'm trying to avoid confrontation as much as possible because we have no idea what we're walking into.
I know that is why my plan was a bad plan. Yeah, I mean, we can see if they will accept only one, and then one.
Well, my thought is, as a counter offer, is one of us, because he's gonna want to test some blood. One of us, and maybe one of the creatures that you have.
Maybe.
We have to make it good for them still, for them to accept. If we just offer one of us when they're wanting 4 of us, that's not a good offer.
Okay, that is fine.
You see her sort of like fly into the air at one point and like catch an eagle and like kill it and throw it to the ground and then like fly back down.
Yeah.
So, we have a counter offer. Because not all
Oh,
of us
wonderful.
feel comfortable giving you our blood.
Are you afraid of blood? It seems
Not
a
af-
little odd for adventurers.
We're not
I
afraid of
promise
blood.
it's a
We're
very
just
simple
afraid
spell. I bet your wizard could do it.
our wizard mayhaps does it already.
But
So our counter offer,
you know very well that it is not the act of drawing blood that is the problem here.
The counteroffer?
I will give my blood.
Mm.
And Zarin, and I motion over to him, has blood samples from creatures that we have encountered. And he will give a blood sample from one of those creatures. So it's something new for your not master to study that maybe he doesn't even know exists.
That's only 2. My request was 4. And one is some sort of a mystery creature. What if it could be a frog for all I know?
What's wrong with
We have as much frog blood as we need, trust us.
It won't be a creature that is here on this mountain. And
Not that interested.
what about our familiars? To make
What
up the other
what about
two.
them? Do they? The familiars have blood.
Hers does, mine doesn't.
Mm. Yeah, Ollie would.
Technically, mine has my blood.
Mm.
I was about to say, doesn't popcorn Like-
Yeah. Popcorn. My familiars are made out of my blood, but hers is like just to fucking trust him.
do they know that though?
Roll.
I mean, they would assume that
persuasion, Seraphina.
they would assume that none of us have, or no familiars have blood. Seraphina, persuasion.
Yeah. How about this? We'll take your blood, and you may choose one other person from your party, and we'll take theirs as well. We'll do the blood prints here, and when things go well there, and when we get there, maybe we can do the other two, but we'll discuss it then.
So I'm not guaranteed a religious exemption.
I can give you the sniff test.
A sniff test. Like you just, and we're good.
Yeah, if you'd like, I can try to guess, but that's all it would be.
I have a quick question above table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ophelia said that she was gonna hide her wings. Did she do that?
I have a cloak.
Okay. Sorry. Just wanted to.
I have an ink cloak. What kind of information could she get off of my smell? Like, is that a concern?
Roll a memory check, which is an intelligence, which is history.
All right, perfect. Let
Or
me just
intelligence in
move the
general.
cat. Oh man, life doesn't imitate art here.
So, like,
But sometimes,
as you're thinking really hard about smells, you do get this very, like, you would know that weird coffee smell that Craig has anywhere you ever smelled it. So, like, there might be something to smells.
test is fine. I think that honors my commitments and like would clear me.
She sniffs you. Yes, either the wizard or the dragonborn.
I'll do it.
Cleric will have. Very good. And she just, gives you space to drip some blood onto the ground, where she will then do her ritual. You could perform, if you want to speed things up, Zarin, I believe, you could do the blood print spell as well. We'll just require the paperwork for it.
I don't have prints for the rest of the party already made. I still have to give her one of the prints?
No,
that
it was just the two.
No, just
no,
the two
it was just the
humanoids.
two.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll do whatever. That's fine. I'll do Seraphina's.
How much blood is required?
Yeah, I was about
Not
to
a
ask the
lot.
same question.
It's not a
Maybe couple
lot.
drops.
It's an ounce actually. An ounce of blood. How much
That's-
blood is an ounce?
Is that like a small vial?
I mean, an ounce is like
I mean, it's not a lot. It'd be like what, like the one line on like a cough syrup thing, like.
the little cups that you get for sauces. Those are 2 ounces, so half of that.
Yeah, that's a good way to explain.
I
it.
should know what a
imagining a
fucking
little
ounce
cup of
is. I'm a goddamn bartender. I've been a bartender before.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah,
Actually, American shot's
it's-
1.5, I think.
yeah, it's like
It
half a
is,
shot.
Yes.
England shots are only 1.
Blood
Correct.
on the rock,
Yeah.
and they ready for some shots.
Yeah. So, you two both do the blood print rituals,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Izanami sort of like pick them up and like shove them inside of her like shadowy body, and they just sort of disappear into there.
Okay.
Do we take a hit point?
I mean, you don't technically have to, but yeah, sure. Take 1 hit point for drawing your own
Oh, I
blood.
was gonna do a D4, but okay.
Oh yeah, no, whatever. You're adventurers. Pricking your finger. Come on.
It's a little more than a prick if
Yeah,
you're
I
getting an
know.
ounce.
Yeah, that's fair. You do a blade job like wrestlers up here. Doesn't hurt, but there's lots of blood. Right on the hairline, so you can't see it as well. Oh, Dragonborn. Darn.
I was gonna say that's great for Seraphina.
Right on a
but
scale line.
I was gonna say, hair is the one thing that Kurik really lacks.
I could let you know the results, but unfortunately I don't have all the information that Vladimir does.
Are we to
And
follow
she
you
starts
then?
to lead you off, yeah. And as she leads you off, you go through some winding mountains until she actually leads you to a ladder down. This is the entrance.
Is it dark? Like, what's vision like?
Oh yes, it's dark down there. You should, if anyone can't see in the dark, you should do something about that.
Did I? Okay. No, I didn't because you have light. I was looking at dancing lights.
Thank you.
I don't need the light.
As you light, are you? Yeah. No, well, whatever. There's a light. I saw a light.
It's okay.
Y'all light up, and then do you go down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go down into the cave. Finding this opening, you do see a bit of like stained blood all over the rock and sort of like a dragging, bloody trail deeper into the cave.
Can I have my familiar, please?
Yes, of course.
Cancel light on yourself, by the way.
How do I do?
Just click on your token and then right click the buff on the bar, on my bar. Yeah. Right click that. Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. Oh, Ollie doesn't have any of his stuff.
Weird. I just pulled it down. Oh wait, I see it.
Right click on him. Yeah. Right click on Ollie's like token. On here.
Hey, I was looking at his collar.
And just hit reset.
Is there a duration on the cat collar that he has for how long the invisibility lasts? Because there's no duration on
it doesn't
here.
say there on there. I'm going to say, for fun reasons, no.
Ollie goes invisible.
Sure.
Oh goddamn! I can't. There we go. He goes invisible, and I have him on my shoulders.
Sure.
Currently.
Sounds good.
And I, before we continue further in, am going to activate my cloak.
Sure. Your fly cloak?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm not flying, I'm just walking
Yeah.
right now, but I have it
You're leaving it an
activated.
option. Yeah.
Yes. Because it lasts for an hour, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yes. Is there any other questions you might have for me on the way there?
Is it a long walk?
It's a little bit of a travel, but not the longest. There is another ladder.
Maybe I should have waited to activate my cloak.
You can just do it again if it runs out.
And as
Yeah,
you
but it's
walk
an
into
act.
this room, you do see the campers' research site, which has been completely destroyed and overrun. Pools of blood by the tents.
Oh wow.
Oh, they were inside here.
Can't click my token. There we go.
No wonder McStavius got fucked up.
And as you were walking by, you actually did see. Actually, I should have you roll to see how well and who did.
Great.
Gosh. Oh, perception.
Money.
Not as bad as I expected for me.
Zarin. Everyone did see that there were 2 bodies of researchers in there dead. Zarin, you noticed that they had very clearly been operated on, but it didn't look like there was nearly like a level of like success or precision to anything that had been done to the amalgamation.
You're operated on? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I should have had advantage on that, but it's fine.
like the others did not notice it, but you actually saw one of them had like 2 like owlbear legs on its bottoms, and it
Yeah.
just they didn't look right like the other things did.
Yeah.
Shoddy
That's-
workmanship.
Yep.
Oh.
And she kind of laughs. She says, yes, not all of his attempts are successful. And as you walk through here with some cliffs, you do see like some blood trailing off down the sides.
Ophelia, as she's walking, is gonna look at Kirk and be like,
Kirk just nods.
So how long have you been in this area?
Oh, not very long. Just as long as McStavius has been.
Did he bring you here?
Yes, that's generally how familiars work, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, this is, of course, the last part. As you walk forward into the last room, and you see a giant pit in the center of it.
Lovely.
If you'd like to back out, now is the time.
Is there anything over here?
As you roll perception or an investigation. Yeah, as you look in here, it sort of looks like this was a second campsite that must have been set up maybe by McStavius or maybe by someone else that was just closer to the affected area.
Anything interesting?
Yes, as you're looking through, roll an investigation. The first thing that you find are the little birds that the man who sent you on this quest back in the guild, whose name I totally remember. Nope. The researcher who lived. I have the name.
Clave.
Clave, that's it. That Clave told you about, with these like very neatly, actually, like you see sort of like the progress of him like sort of like clumsily taking the wings and legs off and then like getting better and better at it as he does more of them. And then like you see he's like taken like spiders apart in different parts and like really just like a bunch of small animals. You see that he was like really practicing dissecting and cutting apart in here, but nothing actually like put together.
Like, does it look like it's been left alone for, like, is there, I don't know if necessarily do it be dust, but like, does it look like it's been undisturbed for a while?
Yeah, I mean it looks like it's in whatever condition that he left it in.
What will we find below?
Oh, that's where he likes to do his work. It's closer to the source and where he might find more inspiration.
The source of
That's
what?
Well, I guess you'll just have to see when you get down there. It's a bit hard to describe.
Is he alone down there, or are there more of the Algamations?
No, he doesn't have any more creatures like that.
Are there more creatures, though?
No. You don't need to worry about anything like that, dear.
All right.
Does
Oh.
she start going down, or is she waiting for us to go down?
Yeah, she's just gonna fly down.
Once she starts flying down, I'll follow, but I'm waiting until she goes down first.
Okay, sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, she flies down. And I have to change the size of something.
You have Featherfall, motherfucker.
You assume that I prepared it today.
Okay, I can fly.
There we go.
If you need me to fly you down, I can do that now. I didn't realize I could.
I'm the only one that can't fly, you fuckers.
That's why I just offered.
Roughly how long has passed since we entered this area, Rufio?
Probably
5
like
minutes.
35 minutes.
We just walked through a cave.
There was a lot of
It's a
twisty
long walk,
turnies.
though. Yeah, it was very twisty turny.
Fine.
All right, in D&D time, you could in like 30 feet of movements. Yeah, you probably did that in what, like 7 or 8 minutes, because D&D movement is always fast, actually.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Just wanting, and strategically, do I want to reactivate my cloak before I go down? But if it's only been like 10 minutes, then we're fine.
Yeah, let's say it's only been 10. And as you fly down, though, or not fly down, or climb down, however y'all are getting down, you do notice that it is water at the bottom, and just sort of another opening to another like little cave entrance. And as you get down into the water, and you do find that it's a walkable height, just like sort of up to your waist.
Is it stagnant water or is it moving?
Is it gray water?
It seems clean. It seems pretty still, but it is flowing slightly.
Rachel and I are on the same wavelength.
I went, oh no, it's the quarry from it.
As you find yourself in quite a large room.
Oh, I don't.
Right, 1 second. I forgot to put them on the top of them at the back of the map. Too many things in this game. I didn't make a token for him. I'm the worst. I didn't make one for Izanami either, so it's fair.
I mean, her picture looks fine without a token.
Yeah. Oh my god. I can't think of anything. There we go. Yeah. As you see, Izanami is flown up to the back right corner of the room and is standing next to a man up there in the distance.
Real quick for all the flyers, if you right click on your token, there's there's like a 0 with an up arrow, that's your elevation, and you can set your elevation that way, just so that you can remember like how high you are.
Also, there's no statue here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like, is
This is
this like
the sludgy
nest
portal
or-
pool. Yeah.
sludgy portal pool? Love it.
Uh-huh. Similar to the one in the story that Moravius, not Moravius, Moreno Escalante.
Moreno
reached
Escalante.
into. Yeah. That his father reached into.
Back to that later.
You ready to go, I guess?
I mean, there's no time like the present.
Yeah.
And they sort of both walk up to the edge here. Yes, you can stop there.
Okay.
I'm just.
Did he
What
mean
is it
for me
that
to
you
stop
would
a
like
little
to
further
talk
back?
about?
I'm gonna say that I stopped a little further back.
Okay, sure. I understand you wanted an audience. Is there something you would like to talk about? Would you like to assist me in my research?
I was just mystified by what we've seen, and I was hoping to maybe you could help us understand it.
Yeah, I think you have stronger feelings than you're letting on, and I would like if you were a bit more direct with your questions.
No, I genuinely would like to understand it. I want to know
Okay.
the magic behind it. I want to know what purpose they serve.
What do you mean what purpose they serve? They are experiments to perfect my craft.
Okay. What's your craft? I've just never seen anything like this before. It's intriguing.
Yes, it is a unique skill that I developed over many years, and with the help of some thread that I now have, I've been able to increase it even further.
No, we're not going Baldur's Gate on this right now.
This is the first track in my foreboding playlist.
Are you interested in having one made?
I didn't think of that being an option.
Unfortunately, I'm not skilled enough to work on humans, it seems.
Well,
So if you were looking for some sort of enhancement for your own, that is out of the question.
No, I kind of like the way I am. I just this seems really advanced. I mean, you must have been practicing for a long time to be able to achieve this. Or does it just come naturally to you?
Well, of course, I studied at university to be a doctor, so that brought some of the skills needed for things like this. After that, it's just practice, as all things are. And as you're sort of talking, you do see the scrolls being taken out of Izanami and him sort of looking them over.
Taking notes, sorry.
No problem.
Ooh.
Y'all did very good. Yeah. So honestly, I mean, Kirk and Ophelia, you notice, or actually, let's start the other two first. Seraphina and Zarin, you both notice that he definitely seems very interested by these prints he's looking at. Seems to be having some sort of, like, you can see his eyes raise and stuff like that. And Kirk and Ophelia, you notice that, like, it's definitely him reacting to both of them, not just one of them.
Oh. Oh boy.
Zarin, you notice something else, though. There's this black book on his hip, and it's rumbling just as hard as the book on your hip.
So you studied to be a doctor and learned some there, and then the rest is practice. But how do you? I mean, you're cutting these creatures up, and is it this thread that you speak of that's bringing them back to life?
Yes, the thread has proven to be the most effective way of this. Before, it took quite a lot more effort.
What is your plan after you have perfected your craft?
Well, after I've perfected my craft, unfortunately, we may still have to find some additional work. As I've stated, I don't seem to be suited for working on humans.
Is
But-
that the goal?
Not in this measure, but yes, that would be the ultimate goal for. Izanami deserves her perfect form, not just that of a beast.
You mean to create a vessel?
Of course.
But a vessel for what? Is
For Izanami.
Izanami not just a familiar, your servant, yes? A construct that you have created?
That's certainly what they normally are. Izanami is a bit different. And once we
How
get her
so?
power back, we can bring back Magali. If you'd like to join us, we know that 2 of you would be very useful to our pursuits. I don't know if we have use for someone with your desires. And you see Zara and him sort of like staring at the book on your hip. But I'm sure you're quite skilled.
So you plan to, once you have created this vessel for your familiar, you plan to create another one for this other person?
I believe that would be necessary, yes.
And what will make a vessel worthy of this other person?
Well, that's the interesting part, is her vessel is already here, it just has to be collected.
What do you mean by this?
She used a powerful magic to separate her physical form, and the pieces need to be brought back together. Don't worry, it's none of you.
Hmm.
Insight check that and see if he's being truthful in
Sure.
that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, I don't have very good insight. Take
Does
that.
it?
Bing blong. I mean, yeah, he seems like he's being straightforward and truthful.
Suspicious.
You see no signs of deception. Didn't show him.
And what is your plan after you have completed this vessel? Or reassembled the one that was already here?
To bring back the one true ruler of this world and to serve her.
I feel like I have heard this term before.
Do
You
we
may have, in a past life. She's destroyed and recreated this world more than once.
question for the DM?
Yeah.
I know that we've heard the name Mizugami before. Do we, other than obviously what he just said, do we know much about her? Have we been told about her? I'm forgetting?
About who, Magali? Or
Magali. Yes,
Izanami?
sorry.
Magali? So,
No, Magali.
I mean, you know that she's the swirling, she's the source behind the swirling portal magic. And that she's related to the Shadowfell portal in Zaren's hometown. And oh yeah, and that the satyrs actually asked for your help in fighting her. And that's why they were making their little satyr zombies.
Oh. With these vessels, like in Mizugami's case, how do you retain her essence and put it into the vessel?
And Izanami or Magali?
Izanami.
I mean, that is
'Cause
what
she's
makes
a
her
com-
different than other familiars. She's a bit more persistent than things like that.
You mentioned that have I heard any creation myths of like the world being constantly broken and remade? Like, does that ring any bells?
Roll a. It would probably be related to what your occult research.
I mean, yeah, or I mean, like,
Yeah,
there's creation myths, you know, and like
yeah. Roll a history or arcana.
oral history. 14.
I mean, you've definitely you haven't heard anything specifically about something like doing it over and over
It
again.
being
Like
on
you've
a
heard
cycle.
different cultures. Yeah.
Okay. The You said the world has been remade over and over.
That is correct.
How do you have this knowledge? How is this something that you know is true?
Because Izanami, we have been brought back through it.
How does one transcend the ending of the world?
Through the one who can end it.
But why? What makes you as special as to sidestep apocalypse?
Because I've been the only follower so far that has been able to help Izanami progress. And that is needed. This vessel, as you've been calling them, and you can tell he's talking about Mixtavius, is simply not skilled enough. Oh yeah, roll a perception, because Mixtavius is definitely wearing like a black suit of sorts.
Natural 20.
He's very clearly black suit collection agency coded.
Hmm.
So this is Sherilyn asking, not Serafina.
Yes.
So is Vladimir using Mixtavius as a vessel?
Yeah, Mixtavius is possessed. Yeah.
Okay.
Can he be exercised?
We would need to do a little bit more testing for that.
I don't think that was
I
in
don't think that
character.
was in
No.
character.
That was
No.
just in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, does oh, okay. All right.
Vladimir, I know that he's a ways away, but does he have the scalpel on him? Like, do I see it in his hand or something?
Yeah, make a perception.
Not that great.
Yeah, you're not sure. You see that he has like a couple like different things strapped around his waist, but you can't for sure make them all out.
Do we want to move forward and get a clearer look?
Is there anything else you would like to know? To be honest, I was concerned. I thought you were going to tell me to stop. This has gone great.
Eric, Ophelia, you have questions?
Ophelia just like looks and she just shakes her head very like softly, like you no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What do you need us for? Why did
What do you mean?
you needed our blood for something? You said we were.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
seem to like what you see.
There's some comparisons to be made, and you both show a lot of hope for being useful.
For what?
Why don't you join us, and you'll find out just how grand you can be.
I have a slightly unrelated question.
In character or out of character? Either way's fine, but
In character.
oh, okay.
When she came and visited us last night, and I motioned to Izanami, she said that. Let me look at it closely. But I smell like someone that she's dealt with before. But whoever it was wouldn't remember if. Do you know who she's talking about?
No, I don't believe I do.
So, with what you have mentioned for what your plans are and what you're trying to do, does that mean that this world is at the end of its cycle? Is it on a path to destruction and rebirth? Or am
Not at
I
all.
reading too much?
See, not all plans have gone as they should in the past. And unfortunately, destruction became the only answer. There's still time for this planet, for us to make it perfectly in the image that she desires. You could be a hand in that perfection.
What image does she desire? How is the world not good enough for this being?
You'd have to ask her. She is of ultimate knowledge and control.
Well, you are her disciple. What went wrong in your version of this world that was so egregious that it must have been destroyed?
You see him thinking back.
Well, there's this zombie plague, guys. It was real bad.
The most consistent problem was a gnome that became an influence in the
You
group.
fucker.
His rash decisions often threw off our plans. But due to a fondness that my stepson had for him, we did not get rid of him.
Who is.
Oh, I know what you were talking about.
Who is Magali to you? To both of you, besides just the person that you follow? Does she mean something more to the two of you?
I mean, I think that, what is, she is, what do you, I mean, she is the most powerful being that is or has ever existed. And she grants me power through her. And and you hear his own saying, I told you, she's my big sister.
You never confirmed that. That's what I was trying to get. That's what I was trying to get from looking at my notes from last session.
Yeah. You see her starting to fly down to you, actually. Do you want to know who you smell like?
Me?
No, me.
Okay, thank goodness, because I'm still scared about the sniff test.
No, me, because I brought up
Yeah.
her smelling me and saying something about it.
Oof.
Yes, I do.
He sniffs you again. A lying little thief.
You saying I'm a lying little thief, or I smell like someone who was a lying little thief?
She sniffs again. I'm sure it's both. And flies back up.
The problem is there are 3 people in my backstory that could apply to, and doing the process of elimination.
I mean, I have a theory.
I have a theory too.
I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
What's Ophelia's theory?
I'm not saying nothing right now.
No, I'd say out of character. What's Ophelia's theory? What's Rachel's theory?
That's right. I think your mom's connected to it.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
I
Yeah.
think mom's a big old part of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rufio can say nothing, and I appreciate it.
I sent Rufio my theory.
Okay, keep your secret, Zarin.
Mhm.
I have secrets you don't even know about, lady.
Jeez.
Me in therapy.
Felt that.
Um.
Wait, actually, no. Wait, yeah, no.
So the world is not yet what this person wants. And last time it wasn't what they wanted, they destroyed it. If this is to be believed. So,
Does anybody else have any other questions?
No, I'd have to ask mine.
Yes, is there anything else? Now, could we get that last blood print before you go?
Whose blood print?
The wizards? Anyone with that book is pretty special.
Ophelia looks at Zarin real quick before she's like, okay, but I want to know more about the sniff test. What did the sniff test do?
Oh, there are certain smells you can look for that powerful beings can leave.
Do I smell like my powerful being?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
In
thanks.
a delightful
Appreciate it.
little way.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Looks back at Zarin, hoping that gave him some amount of time to think of something.
no, I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we want to know.
She tried to filibuster.
Yeah.
Actually.
Is there anything else going on in this cave? Like, what's going on with the swirlies? Is it just a swirly?
The swirlies over there, I'm sure that, you could ask them if you could reach into it if you want to, but it's a big swirly. I guess you could roll a perception, see if there's anything else going on. I'll call for it.
Yeah, go and call for it.
Yeah, you don't see much from your like perspective. It's pretty tough because everything's above you. But yeah, you definitely see this like slowly swirling, sludgy portal that looks oh so familiar to those who are at the seance.
Is I don't know. Listen, Seraphina's got one thought right now.
What's
Yep.
that thought?
Is it getting hot in here?
I was thinking the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Right.
What else?
Can we get closer? Would it be?
Yeah, I mean that's what you do is you get closer before you pull the trigger.
Right, but he said that we stop here.
Maybe we can ask.
Yeah, but he also said he wanted my blood.
We can give him blood. When we punch his teeth in.
I mean, at this moment, it's the ball is in Zaren's court because he does want your
Mhm.
blood.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yep.
wants your
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
Why is this token not updating?
Is it linked?
What is it? What do you mean?
If it's like an unlinked token, then if you do
No,
you modify the actor, it won't propagate.
no. This is for something that's not even on the screen.
Oh, then yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And when I clicked view token artwork, it showed me the right artwork.
Oh, fair.
Can I pop into Ollie's eyes real quick and see if he sees any invisible creatures in here?
Sure thing. Do you want him to fly around a bit, or what do you want him to do?
Yeah, he's gonna like very gingerly get off my shoulders, so like my
Yeah.
cloak doesn't move that much. And I just kind of want him to do like just like a path this way and then like coming back down kind of in an arc similar to that, but not getting too close to the two up top. But yeah, I just want him to do a sweep.
Sure. Yeah, as he's sort of flying around, the only thing that you really notice is that on the ground, a little bit behind where they're standing at the edge, like if they were right here, there appear to be like two large ritual circles, like behind them.
Why'd you move them?
What? Oh, moving them back. I was just showing.
Okay.
Going to I have an idea, but it's probably a bad idea.
Okay.
This is like all they're like high up, right? Like this is all pretty
Yeah.
elevated.
Yeah. It's probably like 10 feet for this, and then another 10 feet for this. Maybe like, so like probably like 25 to 30 feet up.
Hmm.
Actually, no, more than that. Now that I'm really, yeah. I'd say double that. They're like 60 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna have Ollie land over here. And I'm trying to like no, that won't work. Never mind. I'm scared. He's just gonna come back over to me and, as gently as he can, land back on me to not.
Sure thing.
Well, I don't think that I will be donating my blood today for your cause. You're muted.
Well, then you definitely don't need to be moving closer.
And further, I don't know what it is that you have thought as makes this a good plan of action. This entity that you seem to be beholden to cares little for this world, I feel. Or rather, they want to subjugate everything in it. And
You
that is,
misunderstand. It's that she cares so much that she wants it to be perfect for everyone.
yeah, but the problem there is not everyone wants to be a good little puppet for the puppet master. Free will is kind of important.
She flies back down onto the ledge. Well then. If you'd like to leave, then I suppose you may. We'll just keep an eye on you. I'm sure you'll bleed eventually. All adventurers do.
Yeah, but the problem is the person that you're currently controlling, there are some questions that we want to ask him. I think he might have knowledge that we want. And furthermore, he is not yours to puppet as your patron would want to puppet this world.
Izanami sort of looks at Vladimir and then looks back at you. So, you would like a Mixtavius pack?
I mean, for one matter, yes.
Hmm. We might be able to work something out if we knew more about you.
I think we are done with sharing things. I think.
So there's
There
a
is
very quick
little.
way to get Mixtavius back, actually.
Right, but that is the thing. There is very little that can be done when one party only puppets what they have been told to say.
So you're saying we're at an impasse. That's too bad. Unfortunately,
Well, the other end
Vladimir's
of
research must continue.
the impasse is you moving to essentially control this world, and I quite like not having that be the case.
Very well. And she looks at Vladimir. It's like, it appears to be time that we go back to the further room. And they can join us there after they're through speaking with your assistant and Joffamir.
I am going to cast Vortex Warp,
Sure thing. Which one's that?
the
The
teleporty
movement
one. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my goodness. Why do you hate me? One moment.
Hey, sure.
God damn it.
What's the save?
16. Did it not roll?
No, what's the... No, you're casting Vortex Warp on me, right? Oh, I did roll. I see. That's...
Yeah.
Look, this character does not have stats.
Oh, fair. It's a 16 con save.
Yeah.
Did it roll? What's going on?
I'm rolling. Yeah, Izanami fails.
I was targeting Valdemir.
Oh, Vladimir. Then I have to give him stats. $18.
God damn it. All right. Well, that was a good try.
Well then, as we are at an impasse, I will leave you in the very capable, if not partially ethereal, hands of my assistant and my stepson. And they step back, and you see some magic swirling around them.
Yeah.
As you then start seeing the magic intensify, swirling this black and white energy around them, as you see two forms emerge in front of them. One looking like a very normal man, the other looking like a very
Oh.
angsty, horned teenager.
As soon as they
Casey, you
started
scared.
stepping back, Serafina would have shot up 20 feet in the air.
Sure thing. Here's the people you see. Very angsty teen with horns. He appears to have some sort of swirling black energy in his chest, but instead of being black and white, the other half looks to be fire. And then a very unassuming and normal-looking man. What could he possibly ever do wrong?
Oh yeah. What?
He's a white man, so
I know
Oh.
him.
Is he the dad that turned his daughter into a dog?
Yes.
By getting... Okay, woo, look at
Yes.
me go.
I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute. I know exactly who that is.
I was like, I think that man is a piece of shit.
He is, in fact, a piece of shit.
But what was the name? Tujo?
Ujo. His real name is, of course, Joe Tucker in the anime that they are talking about. Yeah,
No,
his name is Tujo
I know that.
Kerr.
I know that anime.
Uh-huh.
I know
Long.
things.
Long.
Jesus Christ.
He won't stop. He is a lover boy.
Okey-doke. Shift.
No.
Toggle. Oh wait, no, don't begin Silver and rolls initiative. All right, and we will begin combat. Wait, why is he now listed as a friend? God damn it.
Also, did you denote your height?
No.
Yeah, type it in there.
Zarin, two men have appeared up top on the hill in front of you. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna move up, and I am going to reach out and use telekinetic shove on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Jesus, that's so far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I really not reach? That's lame. I mean, it's probably worth it if I can hit it.
Actually, you know what? I need to put out the other so it targets correctly. For some reason, this is the token it's actually doing for him. I can't get it to change, but you'll need to target that one. That's his real token. This is just the
Okay.
image. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
There you go. I have
Um,
absolutely no idea why I can't change it.
Yeah, I don't. Did you update and assign the token?
I think so. Here, let me try. Yeah. Oh, I just didn't even have it pulled out. Maybe I didn't click assign, and that's it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem right. Joff, let me hear top save. Date. No. Wait. Damn it. Sign. Update. Joffmere. Nope. And yeah, like view token artwork.
Is that from the monster manual thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that might be a little weird because it uses the
Okay.
dynamic tokens.
I see.
So I haven't played with
So
it
it's
enough to
actually
really
like
know.
accessing the token differently.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's fine for now. You
Yeah,
just leave
whatever.
that one there. It's fine.
Uh,
So yeah, I'm just gonna cast Chromatic Orb at Geoffrey,
Sure thing.
and that's fucking miss. 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
And then I'm gonna back up a little bit because couldn't do what I wanted to do that far. And then yeah, that's it. My familiar is just gonna run up this way.
Sure
End the turn.
thing. Oh, whoops. Oh, right. This guy wasn't on the combat. Duh. Even in the combat thing, it shows the right.
Yeah, I'll have to mess with it.
Yes. You see him. What to do about a group of people standing around? See how far away it is.
Or
I'm in the air.
yeah,
So is Ollie.
Seraphine and Ollie are up high.
Okay. He's gonna cast Stinking Cloud. How far in the air are you?
Feet.
20 feet. Okay, so you're gonna get caught in the Stinking Cloud
Where's its
because
center?
it is a 20-foot sphere. It is centered lightly off the ground. It would need to be centered, right?
I mean, yeah, if you're
Yeah.
doing that, it's fine.
I can't be fucking poisoned, so heh.
Haha.
It does. Take an action or bonus it. Why does it not say the retching and throwing up anymore? Did they change that in the new print? Like it used to have like a description that like the stinking cloud made you throw up.
I don't know. I didn't look at.
Oh well,
I-
now it's just as poison. It makes more sense now.
Yeah, I'll look.
Yeah. And then he's gonna back up from the edge of the cliff where people can see him. Wait,
Ophelia,
jeez.
what are you doing?
What? I'm not doing that. No, it's the cat.
Like, ma'am, it's not your turn. You cannot move.
It was the cat.
He's like, what? What did I do?
Yeah, the retching and stuff is just you can't take actions or bonus actions.
Wait, what? Why does it say he's dead?
Yeah, I don't know. Does he have HP?
Yeah,
Did you hit the dead marker in the combat tracker?
maybe.
Yeah, like just hit the dead marker on the combat tracker and it'll undo.
No, because he's not in the combat tracker anymore.
Well, then add him to the fucking combat.
I tried to. It said he can't be added in again.
Well, remove the dead token on it.
1 second. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. No. Stop being dead. There.
There we go.
Okay. And then he's going to back up, and his turn is done. Boom. Serafina, at the start of your turn, you are immune to being poisoned, so you're fine. It does smell really bad, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Bless you.
Ew. He's also immune to being poisoned. I love it.
Be on your bar.
It's not.
Is it equipped?
No. I am. How high up did we say that the sledge was? Here?
60 feet.
60 feet. I'm
Yeah.
20, so it's 40 feet higher than me currently. Yeah, fuck it. It smells bad, but I'm going to stay there and steady aim. And shoot my bow at this guy. I'm trying to like aim for like the circular area in his chest.
Sure.
Goodness.
A 17 misses?
He's got Demon Boy AC.
Let's move on my turn.
Immediately after you.
Okay, well, that's that. So Ollie is going to move his 40 feet that he can. And that's my turn.
Yay.
Ophelia. Wait a second.
yeah.
I need to trigger the save for
Yeah.
you. Oh, wait. Whoops. No, don't cast it on yourself. No, God damn it. I see. Here, 1 second. It's stupid. It tried to just recast the spell instead of doing just the start of turn save.
Is there another activity for it?
What does that mean? What do I look at
It's
for
fine.
activity? Like
It's-
when I click on it, it brings up 2 options.
Okay. Yeah.
One is create cloud and one is start of turn save.
Yeah.
Wait, this time it didn't. Boom. There we go. Let me see if just doing this and hitting Ophelia with it works.
Or
Nope.
just have her
Alright.
roll a con save. It's
Yeah,
fine.
just roll a con save. It's not a tile. What is it?
It's probably nope. All right. Ophelia, you cannot take actions or bonus actions. You can only move, and you're poisoned for until the end of this turn.
Mhm.
So
Alright.
con save first.
Con save for Kurik. 15. Let's see what his spell save is. It's 14. You save. You're able to withhold the stink and not throw up.
Yeah, thank God for that. All right, Kirk's gonna get out of the cloud. I can't do much, unfortunately. Well, when in doubt, time to rage. And then, am I able to, okay, no, I didn't. Am I able to hit him with my javelin, or am I too far? I think I'm too far. 60.
60. I think that's javelin range, isn't it?
Javelin is 120 feet
Yeah, you can throw it
from a
then.
distance. All right. Kirk's gonna go ahead and throw his javelin at the demon boy. I think I can.
Wait, why'd you have disadvantage?
I don't
Long
know.
range.
Long range, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, hold on, my laptop is.
I thought it would have to be over
decided
120 to be long range.
It's
If
okay.
that's the- whatever.
Do you
Javelin
have,
is
do you
30
have
and
their-
120.
30 and 120,
Yeah.
yeah.
I see.
And then I'll go one more time with it. Because worst comes to worst, I miss again. Yeah, didn't think I would. That's okay. And yeah, that's all I got right now. I can't do much else just yet.
All right. And as you see this young teen demon on the cliff standing there, you see the swirl of fire in his chest start to grow, and it starts to just sort of like climb up his arm into his hand. He goes, "I'm for a big boom." Oh.
Not the same.
No, I
It's
didn't use it. God damn you.
Big Bada boom.
He says that the second time. Big bada boom.
Christ. 2 4s.
Y'all, we're in a room with magic people. Maybe we shouldn't clump up.
I was standing here. Everybody came to me.
I know. I know.
It's not showing.
I was just getting out of the way. Ugh.
Yeah, it didn't. Oh, there it is. It
Ooh.
was
Oh, I
waiting on
see.
somebody.
Yeah, no, I thought I clicked it. I did not, in fact, click it.
Kirk.
Ah. Big bada boom. And then he is, instead of walking back, going to start walking this way down the rock side. Oh, I did the measurement.
Lego.
Whoops.
I don't know. He's invisible.
There he
Where
is.
did Ollie go? Oh, there he is.
I found him. I don't know what happened, but he appeared.
Zarin.
Do I have line of sight like over like here to Jeff?
To him? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to pull out the vial that I made earlier and sort of hold it as like a focus. And I'm gonna like draw out this like spectral like tendril of like ephemeral red energy. And as I do, I'm just sort of like crush it, and it like makes this like crystalline like shattering sound. And as it does, I'm gonna know how to use all my things. As it does, next to him appears this red crystalline winter wolf, similar to what we saved in the cave. And he's gonna like sort of like get down on all fours and like bare its teeth at the guy.
Oh,
And then I am going to I'm going to move 20 feet, and I'm going to Blessing of the Raven Queen. Oh, is it only that far? That's fine. Into over here, just so I'm a little bit out of line of sight of things.
Sure thing.
My familiar is dead, so that sucks.
Yes.
Yeah. The Winter Wolf, I'm gonna add to combat roll, and Rufy, if you want to move it right after my token, because it goes right after I do. Just edit its initiative. There you go. And then I'm gonna end my turn, and the Winter Wolf is gonna take its turn. It's gonna use its bite attack against Demon Boy. Fucking Christ. Natural 1. Followed by the winner's ice breath. Let's see if this works.
Cool.
It's a con save, 7 damage.
Yeah, you failed it. Takes the 7 damage plus a little bit extra.
Yeah, 7 cold. All right. And that's it. It's gonna block body block.
For sure. Interesting. He walks back up to the cliffside, and he's going to see that the only person standing in his stinking cloud is just standing there,
Flying.
flying there. So he's going to disable it, and for some reason, still gonna not disappear.
It's a template. So click
Forget
on
where that option is.
It's
there we go.
the L rulers.
Yeah. Okie doke. And then let me make sure I don't use too many of the level spell. Yep, good, cool. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, he is going to conjure an elemental. I need to import the elemental because the spell didn't work correctly when I tried it earlier.
That's fair.
To test it. Yeah. Oh my god, there's some tiny little moth. Stop it. Go away.
Listen, one of these days we're gonna roll above a 3, and it's gonna be a good day.
Gonna be nice. Yeah. As he summons a fire elemental onto the ground below him. Let me read that one again. Don't they control different than what you summon, or is it the same?
I don't know. What's the spell? Conjure elemental?
Yeah.
Conjure elemental's not like summoning a guy,
Right. Is
right?
it not? No, it is. Fire
No, it's not.
elemental emerges from early elemental. What does it do?
The,
Then?
the old one was like summon a guy. This is whenever a creature
it's a
enters the
different
space.
thing.
Yeah, it's not like a real summon.
God damn it! All right, whatever. He's gonna put it right next to him then, because that's a spell he has, and then he's gonna step back.
It whenever a creature you can see enters this space or starts its turn within 5 feet, you can make them make a dex save.
Okay, Duck, that'll work for now. He has other plans.
Yeah, it's a weird spell.
That is a weird spell.
It's not what you thought it was.
No.
Summon is the like summon things are the things you're thinking of.
Yeah. Alrighty. Whatever. Serafina.
Question.
Yes.
On my character sheet, it says my movement, that my fly speed is 60.
Mm-hmm.
But on the item, it says,
Is equal to your move speed?
fly is equal to my move speed.
Yeah. It should be equal to your move speed.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go up another 40 in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then move forward 10. Do I have line of sight on the wizard in the back?
Yes, you would.
Okay. For my bonus action,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Hex.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's not what I was trying to do. Sorry. On this guy. And it is going to be he has disadvantage on constitution checks.
Sure.
And then
Do you want to tell her, or should I?
It doesn't do anything. Not saves.
A check's not
Oh,
a
it's
save.
not?
No.
Oh.
It's to the great
Okay,
disappointment
well,
of every warlock.
Yeah.
okay. That's fine.
It almost doesn't ever actually matter what you choose there.
Okay, well, he still is going to take 1d6 necrotic damage when I fucking
Yeah,
hit him.
exactly. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
So as my bonus action for my action, I'm going to doesn't have anything near him. Yeah, for my action, I'm going to cast Magic Missile on him.
For sure.
Doesn't
So-
Hex doesn't proc on magic missile?
It doesn't?
No, it's not an attack.
Oh, well, fuck me, and then I'll shoot my arrow at him.
I mean, you can still do that. I'm just letting you know.
Nah.
You hit him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, Serafina.
So like when she cast Hex, there's like this dark green energy that just like comes out from her hands, and like as it's going towards him and starts circling him for a moment before it dissipates, her arrow follows that path to hit him. And then I fucking lost Ollie again.
Because you can't. You're
He's
not. You're.
doing-
She can't. Serafina can't see him, and so if you unselect Serafina. it
Oh
goes
yeah.
'cause
I
he
No,
goes
but
away.
it was showing him
Oh, I
through
don't know then.
everything else.
Okay, I don't know then.
Hang on, before anybody goes, I want to see if I can see my damn cat. There he is. I don't know why it's not showing it now. What is his fly speed? Shit. He's gonna move.
His fly speed is 40.
40? Okay, yeah. He's gonna move. How high up is this again? I'm so sorry. This right here.
It's another 30 feet up from where he is.
It's a 30 feet up from where he is? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's gonna go up 30. What would it be up to here? Would that be the full 40?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna go there. And that's that. Okay.
Okay, excellent. So can I see this guy from like where I'm standing right there, like 60 feet about that
Mhm.
area? Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. I'm not great at math. Anyways, so I'm going to cast Fairy Fire just over yonder.
That almost hit Ollie.
I was trying
He's
very
up in the
careful.
corner.
What the fuck?
He's away from it.
The fuck is that?
What is that?
I don't know, buddy.
I can't interact. What is that?
It appeared when she cast Fairy Fighter.
It's something to do with the tokens, because you can see Jeffimir's real portrait behind the other one.
Oh.
All right, well, I'm so glad I spent
But
money
there-
on the official monsters from the monster manual,
Mhm.
because they're hella fucked.
What is going on?
Because the
I-
the elemental token's probably bigger than this, and so it's
Yeah.
trying to display them both because of the fairy fire like animation.
I
It's-
see.
It's fine. They're fairy fired.
Okay.
There, prepared. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Kurik.
Thank you.
Yes. And then I'm just gonna like go
Did you
and
cast
fill
healing
up-
word?
Does it say,
I-
did you cast it?
I think it was supposed to have done it.
Did
I
you?
clicked all the buttons. Let me try
Well,
again.
It didn't do anything in the chat. So.
All right, let's try again.
Yeah. Now click on him with the line. Yeah.
There,
There
we
we
go.
go.
Perfect.
Yay!
Amazing.
Thank you.
No problem. Now I'm gonna go like hide over
Roll
here
one
in
more
these rocks.
d4, Kirk. That should be 2d4
At a
because
first level?
it got updated for 2024.
Okay.
So roll one more d4 and then add that
Oh.
many hit points. Figured out.
This guy
Rudia?
does have summon elemental.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably what you meant to do.
Uh-huh.
And that is my turn.
Oh, weird. All right. So I'm gonna move.
Also, that's a plutonium import fire elemental.
Bro, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Move up here. If I cast, or if I use Draconic Flight, how much higher could I get to get closer to everything that's up here?
What's the
Yes,
speed it
I
gives
get-
you?
Fly speed equal to my speed.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically,
You can fly diagonally, so you can get up
Yeah.
there.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Draconic Flight. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up. Would I be able to get right on top of the
You could
fucking
get
show
one.
tucker?
You can get one down because you can see the
Yeah.
green is your speed. So
Oh, I see it.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm going to swing my great axe and try to hit this stupid fuck. And then I'm gonna go one more time on that.
Yeah, so you absolutely start beating the shit out of this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is looking bloody.
cool. And,
concentration checks. Did it roll for him?
It did not let me roll those.
Yay!
Fails.
Yay!
And that's why squishy wizards should not anger barbarians more than they are already angry.
Then fairy fire should still be on there, right?
Yes,
Does
fairy
he-
fire is still on the other guy. He actually passed his fairy fire save.
Oh, well, okay. Just making
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
we'll get it.
Yeah. And Kirk's turn is up. It's Joffamir's turn. He's going to turn away from the wolf and run at Kurik. And as you see him running at you, oh right, these are
Christ in
named
heaven.
incorrectly now.
Well, I missed my
No,
opportunity
why are
attack.
they
So
wrong, actually.
what's
Oh,
wrong?
there it is. What the hell? Never. It's because I don't. Don't worry about it. I don't know why it's the monster manual interacting oddly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see flame swirling around his arm as he swings out and punches you. Rolling an 18 to hit for 14 fire damage. And then he's going to try and punch you with his right arm, which you actually see swirling with the black energy as opposed to the fire energy coming from him.
Huh?
14 hits.
14 hits. Does it? I thought we got armor.
My
just
AC is 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Equals his hits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
you
my
could
AC
be
is
good.
14.
Yep.
We got to get that AC up.
Yeah, would be nice.
Oh wait, that's the never mind. 1 second. Actually, I do need to re-roll those because those are the wrong damage numbers. I changed it to 3d6 from 2d10. Let me roll that twice. Okay, so he did better. You know what? He might.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was 1 less damage. I don't know if that brings
Yeah.
you back up. Yeah.
Also, the necrotic punch is fire damage, but I don't think it matters for.
Yeah, I don't know. I changed a lot of things, and some of them stuck sometimes.
It's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And then he looks pretty confident, and Tucker looks at him and says, "Remember, don't kill them." Zaren's turn.
All right. I am going to do something stupid, probably. Do I have line of sight to here? From where I am?
You'd probably have to step back to see that because there is the bridge in the way.
Okay. Then I'll step like 1 foot, like to the lower left, and I should be fine. Just to get
Yeah.
to like here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Do it.
At the wizard.
At the wizard.
Fucking
You missed the wizard.
the 2.
You rolled a 2.
Well, that's it. I'm gonna move a little bit, use a little movement, do that. Winterwolf, rolls a 5 to recharge his Frost Breath, which is fun. He's gonna move in and use Frostfang Bite on this guy. Fucking,
You
he
hit.
It
Big
shouldn't have been
chomps.
advantage because he has pack tactics. So it shouldn't have been an advantage, but the first was
Fairy
18
fire.
heals.
Fired.
Oh, fairy fire. Never mind.
Yeah.
So 16 points of piercing damage, even though I thought that was supposed to be partly cold, but that's okay. No, I didn't do that. And then I'm going to use Frost Breath because it recharged, angling it away from Kirk
Thank you.
for 6 points of damage.
He passes. The wizard fails? Yeah, the wizard failed, though.
Yeah, wizard failed. All right. That's what I got.
Wizard needs to take a little extra damage. Wizard's turn. He's looking unhappy at all the people around him. He doesn't like when people are this close. There we go.
Kirk's rage has dropped, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Why is their rage dropped?
Because I'm
If they're
unconscious.
Oh, I didn't know you were unconscious.
Yeah, I went down.
All right. Yeah. So, Tujo's going to look over at Zaren.
Yeah.
And let me make sure. What's the range on this? Let me make sure it's long enough. Yeah, it's long enough. And you're gonna see him sort of like pull something out of a pouch on his side, and like it almost looks like he throws like 2 vials at you.
All right.
Can I see him
Yes.
where I am?
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Oh, or that.
I'm using Bond of Shared Suffering.
Okay. What does that do?
So they're gonna take the same damage that I just took.
Oh, okay.
So I took 15 because I
Okay.
have damage resistance from Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Right. They do not, though. Did they take the 15? They take the same damage, or do they take the same?
Takes damage equal to the damage you took.
So it would just be 15.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, they sort of like scream out in pain and look pretty unhappy.
Yeah, I mean they rolled they fucking crit. So
Yeah,
the fact that I survived.
is luck. Yeah, good thing for Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Fantastic.
I need to make a con save DC 10 for concentration. Thank God. Okay. Say 13 for the concentration check. All right. Yeah. That's Yep. I think that's resolved. Did you want to steal silvery barbs? Or technically, I don't think you're in range. What's the range on silvery barbs?
Looking at it now.
Because yeah, you're like 80 feet away.
Oh, it is 60. I thought it was 90. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same way she Ophelia couldn't negate the crit is because she's too far away.
Yeah.
So, it's cool. It's cool. I took it. All right. Anything else for him?
Serafina.
So he's got to be like one tap away. If I didn't have resistance, I think it would have killed him.
Very possible. He looks pretty fucked up. And he's already not a full like summon, he's like a spirit type of form thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna fly up and use my. Let me get. Okay, so 35 there. I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Mhm.
35. So 25 is what I have left. Go there. And then just gonna shoot my arrow at the wizard again.
Sounds good.
And Ollie's gonna
15,
move.
7. Oh, he's barely hanging on, but he is actually somehow hanging on.
And then I moved Ollie, and that's my turn. Well, no, I guess I wouldn't be as high up now.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
Yes.
fine. I'm not 60 feet in the air anymore. I'm probably just hovering a little bit
Well,
over.
You're 60
Right.
feet from the ground, from water
From
level.
the ground. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Technically, we're all 60 feet, so.
Right, but because I'm flying, so
I know. I'm saying we're all 60 feet as well.
Everyone
I would
that's up
be-
there. That's up there. You're-
Okay, so I'd be on the floor at this point.
Ophelia's not. She's down there still.
Right. So technically, I'd be on the floor at this point. I would have made sure that I stayed like 20 feet in the air.
Sure.
So I'm gonna adjust this. Okay, that's my turn.
Oh, whoopsies.
What?
Ophelia.
Say what happened?
I hit next, but Cher already hit next for herself.
Can't go too far because I can't go too far. I can't move at all.
You can't go too far because I can't go.
It
Are you
won't let her move.
on?
Are you on ruler?
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you on ruler?
Might be.
I do
Figured
that
it
all the
out.
time. I did it earlier.
Problem exists between monitor and chair.
Sir. Jesus. And then I'm going I imagine I've like lifted myself up so I can like see things a little bit better, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on Joffmer.
Bong. He saves.
Yeah.
He saved.
No, he doesn't. Potentially.
Your silvery barbs.
I'm gonna silvery barb.
All
He
right.
saved.
You
Or do
reroll
I
it
just roll
again?
again?
Yeah.
Is it wisdom? Cool.
Yeah.
21.
Damn it.
We tried.
Who are you giving the advantage to?
I gave it to you.
Oh, okay. I don't
Right,
see a
and
thing on
then-
mine, so.
It gave me I selected Theron on my thing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so
Then
your
I'm gonna
next
end
roll
my
has
turn.
advantage.
Okay.
Correct.
Alright.
Roll that death roll.
Would it just be rolling a d20 or is there a button? Because I'm blind.
Is there a
There
button
should
now?
be
Far
It
right?
should be on the left
it
side
on
of
the-
your.
I see it.
Yeah, I literally implemented that.
Okay.
15. That's a save.
Okay,
Did
God.
Ophelia not healing word? I thought that she was going to do that.
Don't
Nope.
I have to be closer for healing word?
60 feet.
I thought it was
God damn it! I
30
thought it was
for some
30.
reason. Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. I saved my
Yeah.
my throw.
Where did I
Far
fucking
away are
get
you,
30
Zaren?
though?
Oh, you're too far away, so he's just gonna move to this side. I'm on ruler. He's gonna move to this side, and then he's gonna.
Pause the
You said you're
game.
still a little bit in the. You said you're still a little bit in the air, right, Serafina?
I'm 20 feet in the air.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then he's gonna target the wolf and punch the wolf.
Okay. Yep. Yep, that's a lot of damage. Oh, it misses.
Oh, he
think-
misses.
I think 13 misses. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, Wolf. You got it, Wolfie. Wolf's done more damage than I have this fucking fight.
Mm.
Right,
Zaren.
so I have advantage on this fucking attack.
Yes.
So I could.
You could go for the harder to hit guy instead of
need to
easily killing the wizard.
Well, that's the thing is I have Chaos Bolt or what, Chromatic Orb, which can chain, but
Bounce
only
them.
if I hit.
Yeah.
Don't think I can hit them both in a 30-foot cone, unfortunately. Which sucks. There is a cone. That's the cone.
Can't see it.
Oh, can you not?
Nope.
No.
I can't. I would have to be like right here to do it. Right here
You
to
can't do it from like down here.
It's a 30-foot cone. Oh, maybe. But I have to get close, which like is fine.
Yeah, you'd have to get close.
Which is fine.
You could blink up here though, right?
Yeah,
guess
that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get off of ruler and I'm gonna move into melee. Ba-ba. And I'm gonna cast Rhymes Binding Ice at 3rd level. Which I believe should be able to do that. Papa! I'm gonna re-roll 2 dice. Take 2 damage.
Blink.
Okay, that's 2 damage for me to deal a little bit more damage. How did my rerolls go? Oh, good. Did good. Do you take extra damage from the cold?
What was the total? Where are the
18.
numbers? There we go. 18. Oh, it does. It redoes the total. Yeah, he takes extra damage from the cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I am so low. Yeah, I'm gonna Blessing of the Raven Queen because I need to get away. Can I get down? Do I have line of sight here? Or here?
The second one would be more likely. Yeah, I think.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just do that. Get down here. And that's my turn. Winter
Sure
Wolf.
thing.
Does he
Wolf turn.
recharge? He does not recharge. He is gonna chomp, chomp, chomp. 24 to hit.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. How much
He hits.
damage?
I don't know.
Oh, it
Why
didn't cast a
it do it?
spell.
Oh, it didn't do it. It's what, 2d10? Or is
I
it
don't know.
2d8?
2d10.
2d10.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, fire damage.
That's enough. All right. Winterwolf goes down.
Fuck me, really?
Oh, no!
I'm sorry. I didn't know that he was gonna hellish rebuke me.
You were
I
up.
was banking on that.
I'm sorry. Do you still have Ollie?
I can't move Ollie until the end of my turn.
Was it Seraphina next or after Ophelia? Or after
Seraphina was
Kurg?
before. Seraphina was
Before
before
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Okay, cool. I was deleting the wolf and accidentally deleted Seraphina.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I don't know how to do this mechanically, but since the wizard is down and my hex is still up,
Just
Mhm.
you can just recast it without using a slot.
okay, I'm gonna
It's
cast.
It's probably not gonna let you, but yeah. Hit here. No. Turn off fast forward. Now use hex. Hit yes. Hit use slot there. Now cast it. And just cast it from your sheet, because that didn't work. Sorry. Still working on it.
Hex moves. There we go.
There you go.
Good. Move.
Just if it didn't, just recast it like fully from the.
I think it's because it was on Ophelia's turn. I don't know. Maybe that would. Oh wait, I just
Recast
lost
hex,
connection.
so. Did you have it targeted?
I haven't. No, because it untargets when I.
There you go.
Move my hex. I'm gonna fly in. Stabby stab. Dagger dagger. Short
Dagger,
I
dagger.
guess.
Meese.
With advantage, Jesus.
Oh, because he's got fairy fire.
Yeah.
And then my offhand goes with my. Okay.
The main one. Or turn on fast forward and it will ask you that. $22.
22 hits. In response, you take 8 fire damage. As Hellish Rebuke causes flames to swirl up around you.
Yeah, that's fine. Never mind.
There's a deck save on Hellish Rebuke, bitch.
There is, you're right. It didn't
Yeah.
cast it correctly. Yeah. So it didn't show up. Roll a dex save.
I'm gonna roll one for my wolf too.
Sure.
He failed.
Your wolf failed.
But Seraphina shouldn't.
No, Seraphina shouldn't. Seraphina failed.
Oh. Can't all be winners.
So 8 damage.
Doesn't she take half damage anyway, though, or is that evasion?
That's evasion.
That evasion
Okay.
is the
Yeah.
automatic half.
Yeah,
I can do
okay.
uncanny dodge, but that would use my
Right.
reaction, and
Right.
that's why I was like, "Can I?" Never mind.
Yeah, no, save it for the big hit.
Anything else?
Yep. I will edit that in a moment. Yeah, I want to fucking move my cat. Okay, that's it. I'll edit my hit points.
Ophelia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swoop on up here next to my friend Seraphina. And I'm going to inflict wounds on Geophimer.
Hell
You
yeah.
hit real fucking good.
Yeah.
God
fuck
damn.
yeah!
Nice.
Fucking
Yeah.
42
And-
goddamn points of damage.
She
And
crit.
despite him having immunity to this because of the magic
My
items
cloak.
you have, you cut
Yep.
it down to resistance and still deal 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Fuck
Bitch.
yeah.
Anyways, and now I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Kirk.
Thank you.
Of note, the inflict wounds is not a spell slot spell that she used. It's a
Yeah.
use,
Free spell.
which
Mhm.
means that
One
she
more
can
D4.
cast this healing word,
Mm-hmm.
and one more D4 for Kirk because that item is wrong.
Yep.
2.
Yay. I think that 10.
Did you delete him?
Yay.
Oh, wait, what? God damn it.
Where'd he go? All right.
Just end his life. I did enough.
Okay, what do I want to do? I'm gonna drink my greater healing potion as my bonus act. It's a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Alright, gonna drink that as a bonus action.
Target yourself if it didn't
Oh.
roll.
It did not. And I'm finding it. Of course I am.
4d4 plus 4.
Thank you.
So
Cool.
13.
So 13 plus 13. Brings me back to 23, thank God. Alright, and I'm gonna come in right here. And I'm gonna swing at him with my great axe. And okay, let's do this that way. And then, okay, question before I actually do that.
Uh-huh.
I have my the plume. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't. Do I need to do that now, or can I do that after I attack?
You can do that after you attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Sheesh.
And then I'm gonna use the unawakened plume, the lunar strike. On top of that. To do 2d6 damage.
Oh, I paused by accident. And you do see that the cold damage does affect him a little bit more.
Nice. And I get one. Do I get one more?
Yeah, you get another.
Or is it-
You have 2
All right.
attacks. Yeah.
One more. One more attack.
You see him just hanging on.
Ah, dang it. Alright, that's all I got.
Yeah, he's sort of
Let
looking
you
around
finish.
and he
There we
decides
go.
to,
Fixed
of
it.
course, strike back at you.
I figured as much. I'm probably gonna go down again, but at least I dealt some pretty good damage.
It's waiting for silvery barbs.
Yeah,
I tell Rufio because he's like, why didn't it roll?
I know.
No, I see it. It's
Sorry.
in the chat.
What is with you?
I'm sorry.
Right? Who takes silvery barbs? Oh, but he misses with his second
Oh,
attack.
thank God. Fucker.
Zarin.
Zarin is out of ways to traverse height. Can I see him if I get like over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get like right there. It's fine. And I am going to cast Chaos Bolt at second level, I think.
Sure thing.
Oh my Christ in heaven. I'm so fucking done. I have
It says
missed
chromatic
4
orb, right?
fucking chaos or chromatic orbs.
Yeah. And you have advantage.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You only have to roll a 10 to hit him.
No, I know. Then how far away are people?
Oh, that's really bad rolls.
Dude, I'm very sad. How messed up is
You
Kurt
look
the only one that's
super-
bloodied?
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I will probably do nothing because yeah, I mean I'll just do this. That's fine. I'll try and he's out of range.
Serafina.
Short sword dagger.
Dagger. Short sword dagger. Miss.
Jesus.
Hit. And he's down.
Ayo.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, like how it go? How's it what's it look like?
So when I go to swing at him, I see that he like clocks my short sword coming in, so he's like gonna like bat it off. So I use that to my advantage and just with my dagger just cut up his chest, going right
yeah.
through the swirly thing in the center and just like essentially from like belly button to shoulder just cut up.
And as you slice up into him, you see his body starting to get like unstable and dematerialize and sort of like burst into this like blast of energy as it fizzles out of existence.
Jesus. That's hard to do. Ooh.
Is there anything left or is it just
There's a big swirly ooze pit.
no, I mean like
Bodies left.
yeah.
Oh no, they dematerialized, seemingly burning into like this. Like actually, yeah, there would be some of the ooze on the ground. There would be some little ooze remnants, some gross little ooze.
Gotcha. Well, do we
Yeah.
want to investigate that next time?
Yeah.
It's like 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I have a gift.
Also, I was at 4, and then I took 2 damage to deal like 5 more damage to them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the bond of shared suffering. I don't know if I can use that if it's a hit that kills me, but actually, I think I can because it triggers on attack. So
Oh, interesting.
That'd be cool. Like terrifying,
Yeah.
but cool.
yeah, hits you with an attack, so it triggers on the hit, and then it deals damage. Deal the damage you take. Were they undead, by the way? assume not.
No. No,
Okay.
no,
Well,
no.
the feature doesn't work on constructs or undead, so that's why I was asking.
I see.
But I didn't think it was that likely, so I didn't really
No.
bother with it.
Mhm.
Buddy, I missed every chromatic orb I cast.
Yeah. Those really bad spells.
It would have been so good. It would have been so good.
Yeah, you do a ton of damage when you don't miss your spells horribly.
Oof.
The summon did really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it put out a lot of damage for, and like kept him busy.
Uh-huh.
Was the main thing.
Yeah, stopped you from getting hit.
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean it dealt probably like 50, 60 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, good session, guys.
Yeah.
Good job,
That was
everybody.
great.
Hell yeah.